I am Holocene. I'm an artist from southwest London, and we're here today in Ipswich in a beautiful converted chapel that is the home of my friends Rachel and Yiska. This converted chapel is a really beautiful space that I've performed before. It starts from the beginning of my music education. I was a student at World Heartbeat Music Academy, and Rachel and Yiska are the trustees of the academy. World Heartbeat Music Academy supports young musicians and helps them afford a music education where, in certain circumstances, young people can't afford. And I was one of those fortunate students who was nurtured, and I got to learn any instrument I wanted for years and years. And then, very fortunately, I went to university and I came back and they offered me a job, and I took my singing teacher's job when I came back. This was a place of real significance because it starts and ends kind of here in this beautiful space, and it's the kind of progression of me being a young musician to then becoming a real artist, which is just so special for me. I very recently released an EP, and I realised that I couldn't just be on my own. I wanted a band. I write my music for live sound. And I was very fortunate to have Matt Williams come and join me. And so now we've been doing some live shows, and I'm very fortunate that he's joined me today. And we performed Give Me Life, Give Me Love, which is actually going to be coming on my second EP. So it's a little taste before it's been released, just for sure. Give Me Life, Give Me Love is kind of a bit satirical. It's about just give me everything I've ever needed. Yeah, but take it from me as well. Give me the world and then take it away again. And that kind of pushback, being like, no, I'm not going to stand for that. So I'm currently on tour with my absolute idols, Skunk Anansie. I grew up listening to them, 90s British grunge band. I mean, that's kind of like my bread and butter. And I was very fortunately and unbelievably invited to open for all of their UK dates of their Live at 25 tour, which is currently happening right now. I'm in the very middle of it. And we've just come from Lincoln, and we're going to Norwich tomorrow. It's life-changing being here, and having only just released music, it's really an incredible opportunity. It's been a whirlwind, because going from tiny little clubs and bar venues, which is where you start, and it's kind of the rite of passage, these are the places you start, to then jumping straight to these, big stages in the O2 academies. It's definitely a shock to the system, but it's welcomed. The name Holocene, because I used to go by my own human name. Sean is my human name. But I wanted to have kind of like a band name that kind of umbrellaed what my sound was about. And I wanted it to have some sort of significance to what I was writing lyrically and musically. I was watching a David Attenborough documentary about plastics in the ocean, and he said, the Holocene has ended, the Garden of Eden is no more. And I thought that was such a powerful phrase, and I immediately looked up the word Holocene, and it's kind of the era of beauty before mankind kind of destroyed it, is what I took from it. Yeah, I've absolutely loved recording here today, and I got to use that amazing Shure microphone. The first thing I said when I put in my in-ears was, I've never heard a microphone sound so clear in my life. And this space lends itself to really big, echoey acoustics, but also it was fun, being on tour and then coming and having something completely different, playing almost to no one, but feeling so surrounded by the sound. It was awesome. It was cool.